balance edited correctly. I've noticed on the last few shoots, I think the white balance was too warm, but it's really hard to fix it if you just adjust with the whatever those things are called on the side, the adjustment bars. It's really hard to do it by eye. So I wanted to show you a tool that's really helpful for white balance, which is right here. It's this eyedropper tool. And I use that when it's really hard to like get it right. So, you know, sometimes if we shoot perfectly, our preset works perfectly. But like here's an example of where the picture was not perfect, and when we apply that preset, it's like horribly orange. So if I use, before I show you that, if you're trying to like get it right, it's really hard to find the right spot. So when you see that, first of all, you'll know you need to do something because look at the skin color and you ask yourself, is that a normal skin tone? And you'd be like, well, no, like down here on his legs is actually a more normal tone, and up here it's like orange and bright kind of red and yellow. So we're always aiming for that, the skin to look this normal color, because then when we increase the exposure, it'll look that glowy, romantic look that we like. So anyway, that's what we're aiming for, and then the way to get there is by using this water drop color thing tool. Yeah, good name. So you click on it, and that's how you select it, and then you want to click on something that is a neutral color, a white, a shade of cream, something like that, and it will fix the white balance. So that was a really subtle example, actually. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, there we go. Did you see that change? So that is now no longer like crazy orange. Often the white balance tool will make it too cold, so I will increase the temperature just like a smidget, just a tiny little bit, and then go ahead and do all the other adjustments that you would normally do. And just to put them side by side, I'm going to edit this one next to it with our preset, and then you can see how that white balance really was changed and the impact that it has on pictures. So side by side, here they are. Our preset is on the left. It's going to show up in a second. And our preset with an adjusted color balance is on the right. There we go. See the difference? So this still looks warm and pretty, but it doesn't look like the sun is melting them, which it looks like over here. Okay, so maybe that won't load for you. Give it 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, yay! Okay, do you see? It's very subtle, but it makes a huge difference. And just, this is a Hawaii picture, obviously, but I'm going to show you the same thing on one of our Seattle pictures. Who did you edit recently? Schenkel family? Somebody. Oh, here, actually. Peps and Snohomish was an example. This eyedropper tool is especially useful for indoor portraits because the light is always orange and horrible inside. So I'm going to look at these 4-star ones because you probably put the presets on them and then get rid of them. Okay. So here is an example. Whenever the computer gets around to it, 4 minutes. It's going to be done in 5 minutes. Okay. When we reset him, reset. Maybe that is reset. Oh no, that's reset. Okay, and then we apply, so he's pretty orange, then we apply our preset, and he's going to get really yellow-orange. Ah! Get the eyedropper tool. His shirt is pretty neutral, but I would actually go more for this flower here that looks more cream, or even down here is pretty cream. You can kind of play around and see what works best. And there we go. Now he looks like he's normal human being. But it's cold and kind of purple, so I just bring it up until I think it looks a little bit healthier. Like, you know, that. but that's still way better than what it was like up here. Like, well, that wasn't that bad, but you know what I mean. We're aiming for that. So it takes a little bit more work because you have to first adjust the white balance and then increase it a little bit with warmth, but it really makes a difference. Here's one more example, and then we'll be done, promise. Okay, so here's the mom's group. They're all pretty orange. Well, they're dark there. Then there's the preset. All listening very intently. Ah, orange! The couch is a neutral taupe color, so that would change them. There's normal skin. It's a little bit dark. And they're not actually that cold, but I could increase the warmth just a little bit. Actually, no, that's a judgment call right there. Right there, actually, it's pretty good. You see how that totally changes it from like us trying to make it less yellow to just actually having it be more accurate? So voila, go ahead and use that on any of the shoots where you're really struggling to get that beautiful skin glowy creaminess. Yeah, okay, that's the end. Thanks, Ashley.